Hey lovely foragers. Today I'm going to talk about living with chronic illness. Because that's what's affecting me right now. I have POTS, which stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which basically the diagnosis is, does your heartbeat go up more than 30 beats per minute when you go from relaxed to standing? And stay that way for a few minutes. The thing about it is, it's a really dumb diagnosis. I got it, but it's a really dumb diagnosis. It's useful in that it gets you help from physical therapists and other doctors, but it's not useful because it doesn't really get to the root of the problem. And there are like a million other associated symptoms. Because the heart rate thing doesn't really bother me that much. Yes, it goes up and it can be uncomfortable occasionally, but mine doesn't get super high. Like some people's jumps up to like 200. Mine doesn't jump that high. Mine goes from like 65, 70 up to like 100, 120. What I am dealing with right now, and why I'm so sorry I don't have a better video topic for you, crushing just fatigue, and my brain has turned to mush. Okay, so the last couple weeks I've been functioning great. And if you did not see my homemade bacon video, definitely check out how to make your own homemade bacon. It's definitely the best video I've put out so far. But yeah, for a couple weeks I was doing great, functioning like a normal human being. And this week I can barely make it through the day without taking a nap, and some days I don't make it through the day without a nap. And you can hear me. I get short of breath really easily when I am having, we'll call it a POTS attack, but this is not what most people who have POTS call. Like their POTS attack is like heart rate issues and chest pain and breathing problems. Mine is some sort of episode that lasts weeks to months where I am just exhausted and get out of breath really easily, and my brain can't focus. So I've probably repeated the same stuff over and over again. And so that's where I'm at. And POTS can be secondary to other health conditions. In my case, supposedly it's secondary to ehlers-danlos syndrome. I tried to find the perfect pronunciation, but apparently it really depends on where you're from. I usually say ehlers-danlos. I have type 3, which is a hypermobility type, which just means some of my connective tissue doesn't really form right in my body, and things bend further than a normal person's things would bend. And it's not everywhere. My toes are probably the best example, but I'm not going to show that. But my elbow hyperextends, not super bad, but like normal people's should look something like this, and mine goes like that. So things like that, and mine is not very severe, so it doesn't have huge effects. Just means I have to be more careful about like good posture and sitting upright and using muscles appropriately so that I don't get weird muscle pain strains. But really very minor in my life. And I like to go about life and pretend like I don't have these things. I try to function as much as I can like a normal person, okay? And there's just days when I'm freaking tired. But if I have to go to work, which is not really an issue right now, right? Go COVID. Also means I'm not making money. Go COVID. But like if I have to go to work, I teach fitness classes, which is kind of like for POTS people. But if I need to push through that hour and a half long class, I can do it. Like, I can gear up, get it done. But if I had to do it for like 5 hours, that'd be a different story. So yeah. Are you living with any chronic illness, and how does that affect you day to day? Like I said, sometimes I function more or less like a normal person, have normal amounts of energy, wake up rested, and other times I just don't function very well at all. Like, I get done the bare minimum, which is get out of bed, get my daughter's school shit done, and that's about it. But I made myself a goal to make these videos every Tuesday. So this is the video I'm getting out this Tuesday because that's all I've got in me today. All right, so let me know, do you have any conditions? What's it like day to day? And that's all I have.